to go now until our Pride Day. We've got a lot of things ready, but there's still a lot of things to go. We've got a great team on board though, so even if we only get half of it finished on time, it'll still be the best looking Pride on the beach. I'm Ellie Moore, I'm the site decoration manager for Isle of Wight Pride. We just want to make a massive impact on the day and show Ryde, the Isle of Wight, the UK, everyone, that the Isle of Wight is really on board with Pride.
Yeah, can't believe it. Can't believe that all the tickets have gone practically. It's 12,000 people. My name's Eve White. I'm a trustee at Isle of Wight Pride. Pride is about changing hearts and minds. If you love someone, you love someone, and people should be able to accept that.
I think the Isle of Wight sometimes gets tarred with the brush that we're still living in the 1950s. Just recently, a couple of friends of mine who had twin boys by surrogate were playing on the beach on the Isle of Wight, and one of the boys had a t-shirt on that said, "My dads are cool," and a complete stranger just shouted at him, "Get your faggot kid away from my children."
I was born and raised on the Isle of Wight. Lovely place to grow up, but it is very isolated from the rest of the country. School was challenging growing up as a gay man and not wanting to come out. It was obviously a difficult challenge to be accepted when deep down people knew you were different and you knew you were as well, so you were putting on an act every day. I actually came out to my friends at school before anyone else. People my age were a lot more accepting than some of the older generation in my own family. I'm leading the parade and we'll be coming down here through Union Street. This is where we think we'll have the most problem with crowds. This will be where my spotters will be keeping the most people back and away from the costume. This is also where we worry about the wind coming in off the coast.
Right, so I'm just going to check the weather now for the 21st. Where are we? And it's looking a little bit like light rain showers and a moderate breeze at the moment. Not so good, but hopefully it will change a little bit by the day.
Today our Conservative MP Andrew Turner came into our A-level politics class to let us ask him questions about his work. I asked him if he'd had an involvement in Pride, and his answer truly shocked me.
I'm Esther Poucher and I went to the sixth form at this school.
And he said no, he thought homosexuality was wrong, dangerous to society, which is clearly not okay. So I left, I put it on social media, it went viral and he eventually resigned.
I'm Joanne Brady. I am a volunteer for Pride on the Isle of Wight. I have been called a few names in my time, you know, the usual leather, dyke, things like that haven't fazed me. I work in Boots on a cosmetic brand and I do trans evenings to help people like Lucy, who came in as Lee. I've helped her with makeup, and that's what it's about, helping people be themselves.
My name is Lucy Benton. I used to be Lee, now I'm Lucy.
So who would have thought 2 years ago you'd be sitting here now?
I know, it's the first night in Boots when you did my makeup, and
You came in as Lee.
yeah, and seeing myself made up for the very first time was just amazing.
Gorgeous. All ready for Pride?
Obviously we don't want it to be too hot because then we'll have issues around sunburn, people passing out and stuff, so maybe a little bit of cloud on the day might be a nice thing.
Stand on a giant's shoulders, reach up in sunshine or rain, light the beacon for the love that dare not speak its name. My name's Peter Woodnut. Live each day in the moment, never let your courage wane. You can free the love you feel when you can speak its name. As I was growing up, I knew I was different from other people, but I had no language, no ability to do anything about it, living with parents. So I threw myself into the business. I had to wait until my parents passed away before I really came out, because one didn't want to lose their love or respect. I missed a lot of my younger years because of that.
I'm Peter Tatchell, and I'm delighted to be at the Isle of Wight and UK Pride, and I want to pay tribute to the people of the Isle of Wight for having turned their backs on what was quite often a homophobic past.
Oh, a few years ago, I mean, the word gay wasn't even pronounced on the island, you know.
Keep it moving, you're all looking fabulous. Keep it moving.
Here we go, any minute now.
Just seeing everybody, the colour, just seeing everybody having a good time. Everybody should be proud of who and what they are.
Whether you're disabled, whether you're transgender, whether you're gay, whether you're lesbian, you suddenly realise that you're not actually alone. And it's quite an opener to actually see every different facet of gay culture and the acceptance you get from families, from parents, from grandparents. So it's just a lovely atmosphere.
Conchita!
My name is Conchita and I won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2014. I thought I'm on an island where they celebrate Pride for the last 30 years. Here on this island, parents took this opportunity to show their kids, let's have a happy life. Kids are the future. And if you raise them in a way that there's nothing, I'm sorry to say, there's nothing special about being gay. It's just, you're just gay, that's it, that's it.
I'm looking to live on an island that you can live on without being fearful. Schools are going to educate about it, and really just an island that is here for people who are part of the LGBT community and says, actually, you're here, you're welcome, please come and live here because we're not going to judge you.